Damn it, Dewey.
Well, what did Mama tell you? When I wear this badge, you treat me like a man of the law.
Fucking
Dewey.
Officer Dewey.
Oh,
Poor Dewey.
Yes.
I liked him. I felt bad
too.
for him.
I actually really liked him.
Yeah.
And he's a very likable character.
He is. I really like
Yes.
him.
Yeah.
He's cute too.
That's why Courtney Cox married him for 2 years.
David Arquette.
I think it was longer than that, but
I think so
don't-
too, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Welcome to Screams and Streams, the podcast that looks at the best and worst horror movies as rated on Rotten Tomatoes from 1970 onwards. I'm your host, Mike, and with me are my co-hosts,
Chad.
and
Sam.
be sure to check us out on Instagram. Our handle is @ScreamStreamPod. Also, check out our website, screamsandstreams.com, for more information about the films we are looking at. Just a warning, if you don't like spoilers, we recommend that you stop listening now, check out the film, and then rejoin us for our discussion. Today, we are looking at a film suggested to us by a listener. It is Wes Craven's 1996 film, Scream. It scored 78% on Rotten Tomatoes. Let's get into it. Sam, can we get our summary, please?
That's really funny. I was just rereading this, and I think we could just get away with the first sentence. So tell me if you want me to go through the rest. But a peaceful town in California turns into a bloodbath when a masked killer haunts the town.
Oh.
That's good. There's more?
Sidney Prescott, a young teenage girl.
And then it breaks it all down. Yeah.
And then it goes into local tabloid news reporter Gail Weathers and
Woman About
Woodsboro's Deputy Dwight Dewey Riley. So yeah, it just goes.
So they just say,
So I think that sums it up just fine.
It does just fine. Yes, thank you.
the tagline for this movie is don't answer the door, don't leave the house, don't answer the phone, but most of all, don't scream.
Ooh.
So what do you do?
Do nothing. Go in the fetal position or sleep.
Sit on the couch.
Unplug your phone.
And
Doom
wait.
scroll and stay alive.
Yeah, that's right.
All right. Well, to help us get through the Scream Fest, the sinister sip for this film is the Woodsboro Snapple Cocktail
Oh,
Ooh.
Snapple.
from Geeks Who Eat. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers. Club Malibu in there.
There is white rum, lime juice, Malibu, and strawberry Snapple, or strawberry lemonade for the one we're drinking.
Coconutty.
I actually like it.
Yeah, it's a nice little tiki drink.
Yeah, I like it. It's better than the milky drink.
It's all right. I like the milky drink.
It's not mine because I just coughed it up. It hurt.
Yeah.
You want mine? I coughed it up.
Yeah.
Not into back into the cup.
Have the rest of my milky drink.
Thicker now.
It's frothy.
Oh, God.
I did not spit it back into the cup.
All right, now we're going to talk about our first impressions. Sam, what did you think of the film when you watched it?
So I have seen this film before. I've seen it a couple times. I enjoy it. It's a slasher movie.
Yeah.
Teenagers. It's got tons of tropes, some funny parts, some characters that are likable, some really dumb characters. Of course, if you haven't seen it, little twist at the end, kind of. For sure.
Yeah,
I would say,
absolutely,
yeah.
yeah.
Like, I'm like, is it a twist? Because I've seen it a few times. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
a little twist at the end, which I have questions about a little bit later. But overall, it's pretty enjoyable. It's kind of one of those textbook slasher movies, I think. So,
For sure. Yeah. Thank you. Chad, what are your thoughts on the film?
Oh, I really like this film. I think it's a really good homage to slasher flicks.
Yeah.
Right? It's got some comedic elements to it. There's, enough scary bits and blood and gore and stuff to keep you interested. And yeah, I think the first time I watched it, like, I've seen this several times, but the first time I watched it, I remember thinking, what the fuck? Like,
Yeah.
I thought, you have inklings, but they really do the red herring here really well.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
And the fact that there's, two of them is pretty crazy.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I really enjoyed it. I'll get into, obviously why I enjoyed it a little later, but with the other categories. But yeah, it's a fun ride.
For sure. And same thing. I love this movie. I remember watching in the theaters, and my memory of the release of this film is kind of interesting because this movie had a revival because it did so well eventually. But when this movie first came out, it hit the theaters in Calgary and kind of went nowhere. And I ended up seeing it in the cheap theater.
Oh,
And
really?
it was like, well, this is really good. Like, how is this not getting more buzz? How are not more people talking about it? And then a couple months later, they did the re-release because it gained popularity in the States, and then it just blew up. I love the sort of turning the slasher genre on its head, the meta commentary.
Yeah.
I know I'm getting into the categories if I keep going, but it was just so well done. I did not see the ending coming at all at the time. So
Yeah.
the franchise has grown quite a bit, but this one really does hold up so well. So
Yeah.
loved it.
Yeah.
Great. And now we're going to get into our Tropes Hall of Shame. Sam, you said there were quite a few, so why don't you give us a couple of yours to start?
Asking who's there when someone knocks at the door. Look through the peephole and decide if you're going to answer it or not, or on your Ring doorbell camera.
But what if it's an assassin and they put the gun right at the peephole, and so they
Then
know that
you done fucked up.
Or
You've done something.
Or they're waiting for the light to be blocked to know you're at the door.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I think that's
maybe.
I'd rather have that than
Anyways.
not know who's there when I open the door. And then I said, on that similar note, not someone knocking on the door, and then when you answer, no one's there.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much. My first trope is the swing moving ominously as the camera comes up to the house.
Yeah, I had that.
Oh,
one too.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
And my next one is a character or the main character having a dead parent causing problems in their life. Yeah. Chad, what were a couple tropes for you?
I had can't open the door. It's
Yep.
locked when she's trying to escape.
Yep.
I also had American flag waving in the breeze.
Yeah.
For any American film.
Yeah. Got to be in there somewhere.
Yeah.
All right. Sam, what were a couple more for you?
The killer is standing behind the door when it's shut.
Yeah.
And then not seeing the kill. So the first boyfriend who dies,
Oh,
the
yeah.
football player, not seeing it.
Yeah. That was almost a doesn't hold up or a what the fuck. Cause like he guts him so fast.
Yes.
And how did we not see it? But yeah. All right. Thank you. A couple more for me. The POV camera through the patio posts while Sidney and Tatum talk.
Oh, yeah.
So it's like, ooh, someone's watching them. And checking under the toilet doors. So when they're in the bathroom and she looks, and then like nobody's there, and then the feet drop down.
Yeah.
Chad, what were some more for you?
I had overly aggressive sexualized male with a girlfriend who is not on the same page.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I had trope stops. I don't understand that. So
I think they start breaking them.
What's that?
I think it's because they start breaking the tropes, right?
yeah.
So
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. I also had this one. Young blonde girl stalked by the killer.
Yes. Yeah.
Always.
There always seems to be a blonde.
And
For sure. Sam, what were some more for you?
the garage door closes by itself.
Oh, yeah.
And the jump scare is an animal. It was the cat.
Oh, yes. They do that one in this one for sure. I had the police officer saying, oh, it's awful quiet. But they didn't have the almost too quiet, but you could just hear it unsaid right away after that.
Totally.
And the cop like starting to smoke again because like, you know, it's almost like the airplane movies like, oh, I picked a bad day to stop drinking coffee. I picked a bad day to stop sniffing glue.
Yeah.
I picked a bad day to stop smoking. Chad, what did you have?
Just picked a bad day to stop sniffing glue.
Sorry, if you've
I like
seen
that one.
Airplane.
I like
I have
that
not
one
seen
most
it.
of all.
I just let it go. I was like, all right.
I'm done.
Me too.
Okay. I had a few more. A door closes on its own and things fall and it's the cat. So just like the garage door closes behind you and you're trapped in.
Right.
The swing of a knife with no sheath.
Oh, yeah. They always do that. Yeah, I forgot about it.
Yeah. And my last one is just the killers over-explain in the final confrontation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is a house all of glass one?
It
It seems like I've seen a lot of films lately with all glass. Like either the church, which is bordello, or so I wrote this down, but I don't think it necessarily is. But she is looking out, and that whole front part of their house is glass.
Yeah.
It's my most gratuitous scene.
Oh, is it?
It's one of them. I was
Sorry.
like, there are so many doors and windows to
Yeah.
like dodge and shut and open. And I was like, what is happening in Drew
Yeah,
Barrymore's
she
house?
goes everywhere.
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
that, and it's like locking 8 doors.
Oh, that was my test of time. Like the fact that she actually thought to lock them.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I'm
No, it's-
wrecking all the stuff here.
Yeah, how dare
But
you?
I just thought, like lately, I just seem to be seeing a lot of glass.
There is a lot of glass, yeah. And even I thought like, it's like, oh, I've closed and locked the door. It's like, yeah, but it's all glass floor to ceiling. Like they're just going to
he can
Smash
see
it.
you.
Yeah.
He can't,
I
and he's
don't
just gonna,
think
yeah.
that's going to stop him.
All right. So some things might have prevented this entire film from happening. So let's get into our category of don't go back in the house. Chad, what did you have?
Counseling
Yeah.
For Sidney or for Billy?
for Billy. And for both.
I would say
think
counseling
they both
benefits
need
everyone,
counseling.
I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So-
And for his buddy, who's Lillard's character,
Stu.
Matthew. Yeah, Stu. Like that guy is an attention-seeking moron.
Yeah.
He obviously needs pick a sport. Like he needs something.
friend.
He needs
a different
something
friend.
to move on so that he can get the attention he needs.
Yeah.
So we have a negative attention seeker, and we have a guy whose trauma from his dad's indiscretion or his mom's indiscretions.
His dad's.
Didn't the mom have? No, it was
Sydney's mom slept with his dad.
Right.
Yeah.
Sorry. God. So we have the indiscretions that are ultimately affect him. So
Yeah.
deal with the trauma. Nobody dies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
I'm going to go a different direction with mine because I just put is the movie positing that if Sidney just put out, Billy wouldn't be the killer? Because
No, because she does put out later on,
but that's after a lot of killing has happened.
but he doesn't stop killing after that.
Yeah, true. Okay, fair enough.
It's not like a sexual release for him.
No, but is he? Because we assume that
Sam's over here just maybe, I don't know.
there's a lot of stuff behind the death of Sidney's mom, and we find out that Stu and Billy did it. And there's what the movie was supposed to have with that is upsetting. But we understand that their relationship had been fairly hot and heavy, and then with the death of the mom, Sidney kind of shut down. And then Billy's just like, we used to be R-rated, now we're PG, and she's so it's like, had she not, been traumatized by the death of her mother, had still been physically open to him, maybe he wouldn't have gone nuts. I don't know.
Maybe.
All right,
Yeah.
yeah, maybe. I don't know.
I
He's still fucked up then.
Oh, he's still fucked up. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah.
And wait a second. Sam, did you miss Tropes? The guy's name is Billy.
Oh, I missed it.
Sam!
How dare I? Another.
We'll
Billy.
just say you said it.
Good catch. Good
Yeah.
catch.
Good one, Chad.
All right. And Sam, you didn't have anything that could have prevented the film?
I think Chad, that's perfect. I didn't have
Yeah.
anything, but I was like, yeah, go to therapy. Get
Yeah.
some heavy duty counseling. There needed to be divorce, family therapy
Mhm.
for Billy. There needed to be grief therapy. Where are all the adults?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're thinking the only way out is to start murdering people, it's time to talk to someone.
Yeah. Kids help phone.
If you or someone else has been okay. All right. Well, thank you all for those. Now let's get into some of the lines in the film that stood out to us. Chad, what were some lines that you liked?
I like. He's big and he plays football and he'll kick the shit out of you.
I have that one too. It's so good.
All right. Do you have another one?
Yeah. Hey, it's called tact, you fuck rag.
Yeah. I had that one as well. Quite good. Sam, what were a couple of yours?
Tatum said, Billy and his penis don't deserve you. So true.
That's golden.
Nice.
Yeah.
So true. And then another one, I think it was also Tatum, but I can't remember exactly who said it, but she has her own bubble butt boyfriend. And I just like the term bubble butt. So it reminds me of hockey players.
Thank you. One line that I really liked is, and it was just because it would be so creepy to hear, but it's at the beginning when Drew Barrymore's character's on the phone with Ghostface. And he's like, what's your name? It's like, why do you want to know my name? And he just says, because I want to know who I'm looking at.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's just like,
I had that,
Jesus
yeah.
Christ. I mean,
Yeah, that was pretty creepy. Yeah.
even if the killer's not around and actually looking, that would upset me so much to hear on the phone. And another line that I liked was when Tatum's talking about, she's going off on the sort of the psychotherapy / this is the trauma and this is you just revisiting these things and this is what's happened. And Sidney says, where do you get this shit? Tatum's just like, Ricky Lake. I like that. Chad, what did you have?
Kenny, I know that you're about 50 pounds overweight, but when I say hurry, please interpret that as move your fat tub of lard ass now.
Oh, I was going to put that in doesn't hold up, but
No. And I had when they're talking to Dewey, does the force require you to work out? No, ma'am. Because of my boyish good looks, muscle mass is increased by has increased my acceptance as a serious police officer.
Yeah. Dewey. Sam, what else did you have?
I had when Randy was still alive. Sidney goes, "Oh my God, Randy, I thought you were dead." And Randy goes, "I probably should be. I never thought I'd be so happy to be a virgin." And then I think this was the principal that said it. And I can't remember where. It was pretty early in the movie, but he goes, "You make me so sick. Your entire havoc-inducing, thieving, whoring generation disgusts me."
Oh, wow. Was that the principal?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was Henry Winkler. And it's when he's in the office, and I can't remember if it's after Ghostface has revealed himself or if it's when he's like looking at the mask that he's picked up that he's taken off of a student.
Oh, it's that one.
Yeah.
It's when those two guys get busted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they harass Sidney in the bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. Another one is when I think it's Stu and Kenny are talking in the video store, and Kenny's like, "There's always a simple bullshit reason to kill your girlfriend." And I like that. But there's a woman in the background that just like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
On her face. It's so priceless. And I also liked, I think this like, get out of here, whatever. But it's like, take your media muff with you. It's what they say to Dewey and
Media.
Gale. I just have a couple more. I liked when they're talking about, because this movie is very much a meta commentary on film and like what type of film are we in. And I just like sitting, it's like, why can't I be in a Meg Ryan movie or even a good porno? Oh, okay. And then they get down and she breaks the trope. And I loved just because of the delivery, and it's something that's always stuck in my head when I think about this movie, but it's when Stu and Billy have stabbed each other in the kitchen. They're trying to get things. And just the way Matthew Lillard delivers, just like, I'm feeling a little woozy here. It's like he's bleeding profusely.
Got me too deep.
Yeah. So I love those lines. Okay. And now, even though we love the lines and we love parts of this film, there are things that we didn't like. Let's get into what doesn't hold up. And I'm going to start. My first one is when Sidney goes into the principal's office and the police are there, Henry Winkler's character like caresses and holds her chin.
Yes.
And I was just like,
that was my what the fuck.
Yeah, I had that later on, I think.
Yeah. And another thing that doesn't hold up for me is when Sidney's at the house, because I think this is when it is. I'm not 100% sure, but Sidney's at the house and then she goes to open the door to leave, and Dewey is holding the mask like right to the door. It's just like, why? Like, it's almost a what the fuck, but it just doesn't hold up. Like, no cop is going to be like, here's the evidence. I'll just hold it directly towards the house. Yeah. All right. Sam, what did you have that doesn't hold up?
I said the actors are like legitimately 25 to 35 years old. So I was like, that didn't stand up for me.
A website I go to always calls it the Dawson casting.
Oh, yeah.
They put them in super baggy clothes to make them look smaller.
Yeah. And then my other one was when they were having the party and they said, bring food. And it's like 3 bags of groceries for a party. Like, doesn't hold up to me. Cause I'm like, you need a lot more than that for a party. Like, I get they're teenagers and it's probably just chips and pop or whatever. But 3 bags of groceries is crazy.
Yeah, for sure. Chad, what doesn't stand up for you?
The death scene with the garage where she climbs through the kitty door and then the garage door opens up and basically breaks her neck through the, garage doors don't work like that.
No, I was thinking about that too. I'm like, there's no way it would lift the weight of. No. And Rose McGowan's a small woman, but it wouldn't lift a human being like that. Yeah.
No, not all the way up like that, and have enough force to like crunch
Snap
her
neck,
at the top. So no, I didn't like that, and I also this is more technology. Video stores.
Oh yeah,
they're just gone. Right. Yeah. I miss them.
I was quite nostalgic during that scene where I was like, I remember working in the video store, like, this was such a great time.
I just remember just going there and really liking just walking down the aisles.
Yeah.
And if you couldn't get the one you wanted, then you spent time looking for something else. But now you just scroll.
Yeah. And there's always something. Now there's
always
too much.
Something I'll watch. Yeah.
Oh, there's this crappy film or this crappy film.
Yeah.
Which crappy film do we watch? Yeah. For me, a couple more that doesn't hold up. Just all the bangs, the hairstyles.
Oh, yeah.
Were terrible. And the last thing for me that doesn't hold up is Billy's sexual guilt trip.
Oh, yeah.
It's just like a little too rapey for me.
It was pretty rapey.
Was that the one with it's time to get over it? Like that?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's pretty sleazy.
Very sleazy. Yes. All right. Well, it was very sleazy, and a few things were also quite over the top. Let's get into what was most gratuitous. And Chad, what was most gratuitous for you?
Although I did like this, I thought that it was just done. The amount of times that Ghostface is clocked
Oh yeah.
He just keeps, and mostly when he's attacking Sidney, is like every time he goes after her, but even when is it Tatum?
Yeah.
In the garage?
Yeah.
He gets hit with the fridge. He gets hit with the
Beer bottle.
beer bottles. Like, I mean, the guy takes a beating. And I know there's two of them, but they get the shit kicked out of them a lot. And I did like that because they're not these crazy killer beings that can't be touched or hurt.
Yeah.
But they also really do it a lot in the film.
Yeah. Yeah. I started out being like, I like that they're like human.
Yeah.
And they're like getting hit with the door and getting kicked in the balls and like all that kind of stuff. But then I was like, oh, it's like too much. You
It's
know
a
what I
lot.
mean?
Yeah.
And even like, I like that they played to the clumsiness of wearing a mask and trying to run around. But after a while, it became almost pratfall.
Yeah, it becomes a little more, like slapstick, right? Where you're just, okay, he fell over. And again, just like you said, Sam, when at first I was like, yeah, this is cool. And then it's a little much. Like, let's just figure it out, man.
Mm-hmm.
For me, something that was gratuitous were the close-ups on Dewey's face as he reacts. Like the camera was just way too tight on Arquette, and he was just like really smelling the fart acting. Like everything was just, and the way he talked was tight-jawed and just it got overdone.
Yeah.
And Matthew Lillard, I love him. I think he's great. I liked him in parts of this movie, but at the end, when he's acting manic and insane, it was just too over the top.
He overacts a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. You love him. I've never been a fan.
Oh, okay.
I just think he overacts everything he's in. So.
Oh, for sure. But I think it's part of his charm, but also it can get grating.
Yes.
Yeah.
It can be much.
Sam, what was gratuitous to you?
I had the doors and the windows in the house, and then the number of cops and reporters that showed up and are just there all over the crime
just
scene.
A shit ton, walking through everything.
It's crazy. I was like, oh
touching
my God.
everything.
Literally. I was like, this is crazy.
Yeah.
And then my last one was all the toilet paper on the floor in the bathroom, and the fact that she got down and touched the bathroom floor. I was like, oh, that's gross. I didn't know where to put that. I just thought it was disgusting. Well, I guess the Kleenex is all, or like the toilet paper on the floor.
Yeah.
Yeah, gross.
All right. Thank you. And now we're going to get into that scary bathroom floor potentially and what was terrifying or titillating. And I'm going to start us off. To me, something that was terrifying again in that opening scene was when Ghostface on the phone is like, turn on the patio lights, and just what are you going to see when you turn them on? And then it's the boyfriend tied in a chair, which is still kind of terrifying. But again, it's that like, what is threatening me? What am I going to see when that happens?
Yeah.
And in an absolute 180, let's get to the titillating comment. And I just put down Rose McGowan's nipples when she opened up the garage door.
Those,
Kaping,
just,
kapow.
It was
wow,
cold
they were-
in that house. The
They
AC
were
was on.
high beam. Yeah.
Chad, what did you have for the category?
For terrifying, I had basically a quote, but it was at the beginning, hang up again and I'll gut you like a fish.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
The way he said that, I was just, wow, that's pretty wild. So that one, and then I had Rose McGowan's nipples. Yeah.
All right. And Sam, what did you have for the category?
I find it terrifying. Like some of the scariest movies for me are ones where you're harassed in your own home.
Yeah.
And like the thought that like you're like just escape, but you can't because he's going to come into the home and like you could unplug the phone, but it doesn't matter because he's going to keep calling or he's going to come into the house anyways. I think just that thought is absolutely terrifying.
Yeah.
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 My last one, just on the titillating, just because I didn't know whether to put in one-liners or here, but just like when he goes to Sidney's bedroom at the beginning and he's like, I thought just maybe a little over-the-top clothes stuff. Like he, if we could do anything satisfying.
Over the top clothes stuff.
Thank you for those. We're now going to get into what stood the test of time. Sam, what stood the test of time for you?
I liked the how to survive a horror movie, don't have sex, like spiel.
Yeah.
It was like, I like that they came back to it, but I thought it was kind of funny and nice and humorous. I also said the guts and blood from Steve at the beginning are not bad. Like when he gets gutted, I thought it looked decent.
That was pretty good. Thank you. Chad, what stood the test of time for you?
Well, I also loved the rules. Like no sex, no drinking or drugs, never, I'll be right back. They did miss, don't separate, like we should separate. But like that's a big one too. But I loved the rules. And then I really liked the door block stop with the killer when she uses the door to stop him from coming in.
Yeah.
In her bedroom?
Instead of like always locking the door and stuff, she figures out to pry that there, and he's trying to, like, he's wiggling around and trying to get through, but that door just won't move.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, that was great. One thing that was a test of time for me was a jump scare that, even though I've seen this movie several times, gets me every time. But it's when Casey, or Drew Barrymore at the beginning, she's kind of crouched behind the TV and the chair smashes through the patio door. Just every time I jump, it scares the shit out of me. And another test of time, it could have almost been in terrifying, but when the mom picks up the phone to call 911, but the line is still active and it's Casey being dragged.
Yeah, that's my next one.
Yeah, she listens to her daughter being killed. Like, so good. So good.
Yeah.
All right. Sam, I stole that from you, but did you have another one?
No, that was my last one.
All right. Chad, what else did you have?
Well, I had kind of that, but I also said it's pretty ballsy to kill someone with the parents in the house.
Yeah.
Like, they've come home and he's still, like, in the middle of...
Especially because he's a kid, too. Like, that's like, you know, like, you're like, okay, serial killer, like, who's been doing it for a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah, but...
And then I had... I just thought the concept itself is still pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Having the two killers, like, working off each other and calling and, like, working off slasher movies. And I thought Drew Barrymore was solid.
Oh, for sure.
She did
Yeah.
a very good job of that beginning scene. So,
yeah, there's a reason why this movie revitalized her. Her career. Yeah. My last test of time, and I really liked it, was the 30-second delay in the news van and how they used that.
Oh yeah,
that was a good one.
That's a good one. Yeah.
And I just love where it's like, what's going on? Do you think that's happening? It's like, well, there is a 30-second delay, and then the killer's right there.
Yeah.
And he slashes his throat, and that blood looked good. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, that was quite good. All right, some things were great, but some things were funny. Let's get into the moments that made us laugh out loud. Chad, what were some of your things that made you laugh in this film?
Well, I had, first of all, Dewey says he's 25 years old.
Yeah.
And Henry Winkler's death scene is way over the top. He just really milks that baby, and I thought that was pretty funny. I'm just going to say my last one. I love the fact that they bring up the Richard Gere gerbil story.
Yes. I was watching this with Louise, and I had to pause and explain what that is because she hadn't heard it.
No.
Sam, what made you laugh out loud?
Okay, this is going to sound kind of bad because, like, the ghost face mask is so, like, iconic
now. Yeah.
Okay, so it's not that, but it's just like the cape outfit, and it's so when he's running and it's flapping in the breeze, I laughed. I was like, "That's not scary." Like the rest of it is, but yeah, that one.
I think it's not necessarily like the dress cloak thing. It's the sleeves.
It's the sleeves
because he's running around and he's flailing and it's
in
just fluttering in the back.
So funny. I was like, "Are you gonna fly away or what?"
That's a good one. Yeah.
So that one, when I first saw it, I was like, "Oh fuck, I forgot that." I just thought he was just dressed in black, but no. And then I also laughed out loud when Scream, or like the Ghostface, sorry,
I think we call him. Yeah.
When he was crouching in the bushes and just hiding, he was like, "Whoa, gotta go down!"
Surprise! Yeah, he's like, "Oh no, I gotta go." Yeah.
So I really like that.
For me, one of the things that made me laugh out loud is right at the very beginning where he calls Casey and he's like, "I want to talk to you for a second," and she just answers with, "They've got 900 numbers for that."
That's really good. I forgot about that.
And another one, just a little, like, I loved Gail and the cameraman's interactions where she's like, "Jesus, the camera, hurry." It's like, well, my name isn't Jesus. Another line that made me laugh is Matthew Lillard at the end when he's bleeding and like feeling a little woozy here. And Sidney calls them and he looks at the phone. He's like, "Should I let the machine get it?"
Like, nice.
This is one of those movies where it's like, we should have had this in the Don't Go Back in the House. Like, just don't answer the phones. Like, they all answer every time.
So I was going to put that for Don't Go Back in the House, but then I was like, he's there anyways. Like, he's already, like, even at the start, like, he's killed he's going to come into the house. So there's no, I think you're just dead.
It's like, don't hang up and I'll fucking gut you. It's like, well, shouldn't have picked up the phone.
Yeah, he's like, fuck. We should have let it go to the...
And I did enjoy Henry Winkler with the mask in his office, scaring himself in the mirror twice.
The second time I was like, oh God.
Just kind of stupid, but also funny.
Yeah.
All right. Now we're going to get into the use of sound or music in the film in our eerie to ear splitting. I'm going to go first because I only have one. In the death scene with Henry Winkler in the office, where he's got those massive scissors, just the over the top, like shink, 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 like the metal sounds of those scissors was too much. Yeah.
I would say, like, because that kind of goes on with mine with the swiping of the knife that you kind of talked about already. Yes. I just think the killing tool Just sound effects were too much.
Yeah, for sure. And did you have another ear splitting?
Yeah, I said overall I enjoyed the music. They had Don't Fear the Reaper, School's Out for Summer, and then they had Red Right Hand playing as well, the Peaky Blinders
that was great.
theme, which I loved. So I said I overall liked the music. I said during the killing of Steve, it was too over the top, the music during that time. But other than that, I enjoyed the soundtrack.
Awesome. Thank you. Chad, what did you think?
Overall, I liked it, but there was one part when Neve Campbell is in the house, the music is aggressively creepy. Kind of too much, especially with the mother reveal. Like when she's walking through the house and she goes and she turns on the TV and it's talking about it's been a year since and it's like boom boom. It's just really loud and aggressive.
This becomes important.
And it's building, and then this is what you need to see, and it's just too much.
Yeah.
But overall, I thought it was well done. And I think this happens a lot with the knives and the weapons and stuff with this. Like they're always showing. And I'm wondering if that was a choice because they do it in other slasher films, that they decided to do it with this one because they show it so much and it's kind of an homage to
could be Craven's
slasher films.
Yeah.
Or maybe it's just what they do. But if it's going to be funny, sure. But it's time to let that die.
Yeah.
Otherwise.
But the rest of the movie, while there's rules and there's comments on like how to survive a horror film, it's not attempting to be a funny take on it.
No, that's true. So maybe it is just this is what we think knives should sound like when you're pulling them from a cloth.
A cloth.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Thank you. Now, we did like the sound. We liked some other things, but some things did make us say, what the fuck, when we watched this. And for me, my first what the fuck was there's the person that wants to harass Sidney in the bathroom by like coming out in the ghost face mask.
Yeah, what a dick. Yeah.
But there's the what a dick part. But like, how long were they waiting in that bathroom? And what if Sidney didn't need the bathroom? Like,
you're really banking on her needing to pee. Like,
it goes back to so many other movies where the killer's like through a door that just they happen to go through,
or up in the ceiling waiting, or in an oil drum, or
just them twiddling their thumbs.
Hopefully, just waiting around. I'm very patient.
And another what the fuck for me, just because it was absolutely jarring. But when Dewey is driving towards the house party, the camera is like upside down and then does like a spin follow, and it's just like I just didn't get why they did that. Why they had to have a weird, almost MTV-esque transition. It just bothered me. Chad, what was a what the fuck for you?
Well, I mentioned this earlier that it was the principal touching her face.
Yeah.
As a principal, I was like, what the hell? And then I said, Hollywood has such a silly view of cops and teachers.
Yeah.
They always make cops and teachers out to be
awful or useless.
Awful or
dumb.
useless or idiots. Yeah. So that was mine. And then I said, who wears a V-neck white shirt? And that was
Simon Cowell.
Skeet Ulrich there with his, it's like, I just,
like, not about it.
Not a fan. No, I didn't like it. And he wears it the whole time. Like he just wears a white shirt with blue jeans, and I'm not a V-neck guy. So no, didn't like it.
Fuck.
Fair enough. Thank you. Sam, what made you say what the fuck?
I was the principal.
The principal. Yeah.
Caressing,
Super creepy.
Caressing.
Caressing.
Yeah. Harassing. Yeah.
And then my last what the fuck is, and I hope I'm not stealing this from somebody's shadows, but the janitor dressed like Freddy and also called Fred.
I don't think I
didn't
caught
catch
that.
that.
Oh, okay. So Henry Winkler, when everyone's left the school, he hears a noise. He's like, "Oh, it's just you. Hi, Fred."
Oh,
And like,
yes.
He's like mopping the floor wearing a green and red sweater and
stripes.
Yeah. It's like, Jesus Christ. Like, I understand like Wes Craven's making a nod to his own film, but it was just weird that was thrown in. They make reference to like, we all go a little mad sometimes. So there's other homages, but this one was way too unsubtle.
Yeah.
All right. Now, some of these scenes were so good, we wanted to watch them again. Sam, what was your back it up moment?
I rarely have back it up moments. But I do think the whole first scene.
That was mine as well.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Good.
Yeah.
It's golden.
It's so good. Every part of it. It's like creepy enough. It's spooky enough. It's well acted.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know the sound effects we kind of criticize, but the whole thing was fantastic, I think.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
The only other one I liked because like it was a realistic battle against a human killer was Tatum and the killer in the garage. It was a little slapstick. It was a little over the top at parts, but I enjoyed this movie in the fact that they gave strong women parts.
Right.
Like
Yeah.
they were able to fight back and not just be these damsels like, yeah, I can't do anything. Like she hits him.
Falling all over the place.
Yeah.
Yeah, she gives him the dick kick, as Sam would call it, and
A swift kick to the dick.
a swift kick to the dick. She hits him with the freezer door. Like, she's
Yeah.
badass.
The only thing I would criticize about that one is, so she's holding all the beer bottles trying to get back in and the door's closed.
Yeah.
But it was the smallest, like quietest knock ever. Like there's a party going on. They're fully watching
They're
a
not
movie.
going to hear you. Yeah.
And it's like tap, tap, tap.
Hey,
It's like,
guys.
hey.
I did really like Sidney's slide in the bathroom when she.
Oh, yes.
When she comes, they're coming after her, and she comes down and
Yeah.
gets out. Like,
Yep.
I thought that was pretty cool.
Yep. So good. So many great moments. All right. Some of the things in the movie still left us with questions or comments. Let's talk about what was hiding in the shadows. Chad, what do you have for this category?
Well, my first one was, how the heck do high school kids in the 90s figure out how to clone a cell phone?
Oh, yeah.
They're like, what are you doing with a cell phone? And so that was my first one. And another one I had is, I don't know if you can speak to this, Sam, but do all
God.
girls have stuffies while they're in high school and older? Like, do you still have stuffies at your house?
So I have like a childhood stuffy, but I don't sleep with it. So it's on like my dresser, but I don't like,
Okay.
yeah, I would say in high school probably. And like girls get them from like boyfriends and stuff like that. So
Yeah. I say I still have my stuffed animal that I've had since I was 2.
Do you?
It's in a drawer upstairs, but I still have it.
yeah, my brother has a teddy bear.
Okay, but I'm
like-
talking like on your bed
That
and
you
around.
cuddle
Like,
with every night.
like,
No. Maybe if like your boyfriend got you something, that kind of thing, maybe you'd have that.
He sprays it with his Dracar Noir
Yeah.
oh my God.
or preferred stock.
Or preferred stock.
For me, some of the things that were hiding in the shadows, one was just the fact that, again, we've talked about this so many times, this is becoming a trope of our podcast, but the spoof scary movie has ruined some aspects of this.
Yeah.
I still love Scream. I think it's great, but I just kept giggling because there were so many things that like, oh, I remember a scary movie made fun of that. Oh,
Yeah.
I remember a scary movie made
Oh,
fun of that. Yeah. So I shouldn't say ruined, but just takes the tension out of it. And the other one was just like either Matthew Lillard's fence is the shittiest fence built, or Sidney is amazingly strong because she runs up to that fence and just starts ripping panels off of it.
that's
She's amazingly strong.
Okay, so
Yeah.
that's one of my hiding in the shadows is, why is she breaking the fence instead of trying to jump it? Like
Yeah.
you could take a running jump at that and try to get over that
Maybe
way.
just roll over the top of it because it's
Just-
at chest height.
Like, it doesn't look very hard to get over. I was like, why is she breaking the fence apart? She doesn't have time for this. So that was one of mine. So it's
She
funny.
dispatches with it so quickly though.
Yeah.
Just yoink yoink.
I need
Yeah.
her to do my fence when it's ready to be done.
Oh, you know, I missed a trope
Okay.
as we're talking. It's the safety with the gun.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
yes.
Because they
Good
were,
catch.
as you were talking about that, it reminded me of the news van and the whole like climax of the film. And she comes in with the gun and he's like, oh, the safety's on. And she clicks and then,
Yeah.
and then eventually she's like, safety's not on now.
Yeah.
But that happens so much in film.
all the
Yeah.
time.
Your comment reminded me of a laugh out loud that I missed, but that's Gail's erratic driving and Sidney in the middle of the road, like, stop.
Yeah.
It's like,
It's like a Benny Hill sketch or
I
something.
know, it
It's so
was
bad.
crazy,
yeah.
right? Yeah.
It's funny.
Sam, what else was hiding in the shadows for you?
Why was the back door to the van open? As they were like, because no one had exited that
Well,
way.
they had
have
a little crawl space that she climbed out of, right?
Yeah, but it was the whole back. Like
Oh,
the back,
right,
like,
Right, the double doors.
and then they have the sliding door, which is how she exited first.
I don't
Right?
know.
So I noticed
Yeah,
that and I was like,
I don't know
don't
that.
love that. And then I just had a comment here. You can keep it in or not, but I had a comment here. I just can't imagine, like, because a lot of people in the States wear shoes in their house and other
Yeah,
people do.
yeah.
that's right. Yeah.
Like, but like, you just finished hooking up and like now you gotta tie your shoelaces, like on top of like you're getting all your clothes back on, and it's like now you have to. Yeah, it was just like, that would suck. Like, just to wear them in your house.
I thought you were talking about like when Sydney's waiting for Tatum and she like curls up on the couch with her shoes. And I'm just like, oh, outdoor shoes on the couch? Like,
It's just such a
come on.
weird concept.
Yeah.
Like, and I've talked to some people who are like, no, it's not that bad. Like, we have indoor shoes. I was like, so you switch your shoes. You have two
Yeah.
You come in and then you put on, it's not slipper. Like, just get some
Like
slippers.
I could see slippers or slip-ons or
something like
whatever.
that.
Like if you have your own set of like Crocs or whatever for indoors or
Indoor
whatever.
Crocs,
Yeah.
Yeah, my mom had like indoor sandals that had a bit of a heel on them.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for like maybe arch support and stuff
Yeah.
like that. Yeah. Well, not assuming.
No, but
like,
it was because she
well-
didn't like walking around like flat-footed on the ground. Yeah.
Right.
So it's like that. I see slippers. I see, I don't know. I think just like tying your laces on the bed after sex. I'm like,
The full-on Mr. Rogers relacing.
and then just
every
like
time.
you're in high school, so you're all like weirdly self-conscious and like, I don't
Yeah.
know.
It's been like a very like kind
very
of
quick and
weird,
unfulfilling
difficult
moment.
time
And, like,
for
I
both of
was
you,
like-
and you're like it's just tying up your shoe as you're like, so do you like stuff?
That's exactly what I was thinking. I was like, how awful is this?
Teenage boy also apologizing. Next time. I'm sorry.
Yeah. It happens. It happens lots.
It's taking me longer to tie your shoes.
Poor Sidney.
All right. Anything else?
Skeet Ulrich is it Ulrich or Ulrich?
I always said Ulrich, but I don't know.
I always said Ulrich.
Anyways, Billy's hair looks like Gavin Rossdale
Oh, for sure.
from Bush.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I'm never going to unsee that now.
Yeah. It's so much like him.
All right.
It's crazy.
Well, the hairstyle, who wore it best, and the film, who did it best. Let's get into Fright Done Right.
Oh, yeah.
Sam, what did you have for Fright Done Right?
Can't find it.
Right.
So
Chad,
potentially
you had
nothing.
a 0.
Well, I had a 0 because I thought this was good as an homage to slasher films.
Yeah.
Like I thought it was well done. This is the first slasher film that Wes Craven did, and he was worried about like going back into that kind of area. Like did for a long time is what I meant. And so he was worried about going back into that era. And I liked it, and I thought it did a good job like hitting those moments in a slasher film, creating tension and terror, as well as kind of poking fun at a lot of the mistakes people make through those slasher films.
Yeah.
So I liked it. I thought it was done well. As far as like stalking teens, I think it's just as good as any of those ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it hits all the rules too, right? Don't have sex.
Yeah.
I did think Matthew Lillard really chewed up the scenery in a lot of spots, but overall I thought it was done well.
All right. Thank you. Sam, what was your Fright Done Right for this one?
I kind of said, like, comparing to slasher movies, I think this one did fine. Like, just like kind of what Chad said, I think it holds up pretty well. What I liked about it is it holds up today too. Like I've seen it before. I knew the twist ending and I still enjoyed watching it. So for that reason, I would say like this is one that would stand the test of time that you should see.
For sure. For me, for the Fright Done Right, same thing. Like this one, it's great to see Wes Craven do so well. And it's funny because like he did, like you have Nightmare on Elm Street, great. And then you have just some of the crap. And then we did New Nightmare, which was, oh my God.
Yeah.
So it's great to see him redeem himself with something this strong.
Agreed. Yeah.
And just like a lot of other films that we've done or will do, this one set off a sort of subgenre of that teen horror of I Still Know What You Did Last Summer and other things of that ilk, The Faculty, other teen-led horror movies. So
yeah,
there's something to be said for that. Now let's get into the research we did to help us in our discussion of the film. Sam, what did you have for research?
The special effects artist used about 50 gallons of fake blood on the set. And then I also had that ghost face. He's in his black robe, which I talked about a little bit earlier. They said it was originally going to be white so that he actually looked like a ghost, but they changed it because they thought people would compare him to the KKK.
Yeah, a little too pointy capped on the top.
Yeah.
All right, thank you. For me, the budget for the film was $15 million. And the box office, $173 million.
Wow.
This was a monster. Yeah. And it spawned 6 sequels and a TV series. Chad, what did you find on the film?
I thought this was kind of interesting. Drew Barrymore and Neve Campbell did not meet Roger Jackson, the actor who played the voice, before shooting commenced. Whenever they are talking on the phone to the killer, they actually are talking to him. In fact, none of the cast met him. Wes Craven thought that it would be better to bring out the shock reactions that were needed from everyone when they heard that voice.
Yeah.
I thought that was kind of cool. And the fact that Matthew Lillard was not actually like even in line for the part, he was in a hallway.
Oh.
He like dropped off his girlfriend at an audition as he was attending an audition in the same building. And the casting person, Lisa Beach, saw him in in the hallway and said, hey, you should read for this. And he got into the role with incredible ferocity.
Yeah.
So they cast him.
Yeah. I'll just take the cue from Matthew Lillard and go off that. Just a couple of things where the scene at the end where Skeet Ulrich's character hits Stu or Matthew Lillard with the phone.
Oh, yeah.
It wasn't supposed to happen. It was just that the phone was so covered in fake blood that it slipped out and hit Matthew Lillard.
Oh, that's funny.
So he's like, you hit me with the phone, you dick.
I had that in my
was a legit
one-liners,
line.
but I missed it.
Yeah, but it was an actual, like, it was
really?
Matthew Lillard breaking character. Yeah.
That's so funny.
And then
You dick.
just another thing, the third act of the film, or like the Matthew Lillard's house party, was difficult to film since it took place entirely at night and the hours are limited. Furthermore, it took place at a single location, yet featured the stories and deaths of nearly all the main characters. It took 21 days to film. It was so exhausting that the production crew was given t-shirts that read, I survived scene 118.
Yeah.
Sam, what else did you have?
The mask, so Ghostface mask, is based off of a few different things. So the painting Scream, the characters on the cover of Pink Floyd album, The Wall, and the ghostly characters that appeared in Betty Boop's 1930 cartoon.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, and then the use of caller ID increased more than threefold after the release of this film,
There you
which
go.
I thought was
Yeah,
kind
for
of
sure
funny.
it would. Yeah.
Yeah, awesome. Chad, did you have anything else?
I just had one more about Courtney Cox. Like, she was not approached for the role. She lobbied the studio because she wanted to play a bitch character to offset her friend's nice girl character. And so they didn't want her, but she lobbied and kept going after it. And so finally they decided they'd give her a read, and then they cast her. And so she ultimately got the part, but she wasn't ever considered really for that role.
I think she does a pretty good job as well.
I think she does it great. And then she's in every other one after that, right?
Yeah.
And Sherry O'Terry does a great spoof. Just on the story or the motivation of, or the motives of Stu and Billy, in an early script, Maureen Prescott was revealed to be a pedophile. Billy and Stu explained they killed her because she groomed and raped them.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Billy accuses Sidney of pretending she didn't know the truth and using the trauma of her mother's murder as an excuse for denial. But this was later removed from the final script. And I think, thankfully, because that's just a little
too much,
too dark. Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially like when you're kind of doing, obviously it wasn't originally seen as a fun slasher film, but when you're kind of doing a fun slasher film, you don't want anything like that serious in there. Yeah. Like, that's pretty dark.
That's a hell of a tone. Yeah.
Like an affair, fine.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Well,
like,
especially
get over it.
Yeah.
Yeah. The affair makes it questionable, and you start to question Billy's motivation, whereas opposed to the other one is like,
yeah, maybe
the
I would
damage.
kill her. Yeah.
And then the last one I'll end with before international titles. At one point while filming the opening scene, somebody forgot to unplug the phone that Casey used to try to call the cops. This resulted in real puzzled 911 operators hearing Drew Barrymore screaming for her life.
Oh my God.
On the other end. Like, could you imagine being the 911 operator?
I'm just like, holy shit.
Hearing her being murdered.
Yeah.
You're just
Yeah.
like, oh my God.
Yeah. And international titles for the film, nothing really great. I mean, Scream translates fairly well internationally. Ecuador just called it The Mask of Death. Mexico, Scream Before You Die.
Why add? Dude, like, it's just so funny.
And then Argentina, Scream, Watch Who's Calling.
All right.
Yeah. All right. So it's a bit meh.
Oh, I did have that. The original film was called Scary Movie.
Yes. Yeah. Which is why the
Yeah.
Wayans brothers took it.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Thank you for that. Now it's time to place this film on our watchability scale. Sam, I'm going to ask you to go first.
I liked it. I thought it was pretty well done. I'm kind of going between the 6 and the 7 for it. I'm just looking at, what we've put before on our scale here. I liked it. I think it's worth seeing. I think everyone's seen this movie.
Yeah.
But I do think it holds up as well. So I kind of said that before, there's not much to rip apart in it. I'm going to give it the 7. I think.
7?
Yeah.
All right. Thank you. And I was bouncing between the 7 and the 8, to be honest. I think I was going to go lower because of the spoofs and the amount of times it's sort of been replicated and the way the sequels went. But rewatching this, it is still good. It's still enjoyable. There are things to pick apart or things to have issue with, but it's, for what it is, it's very well done. So I'm going to give it the 8.
Nice.
Yeah.
I really liked it. I agree. I think it's definitely worth checking out if you haven't before. it's a fun film. And I really enjoyed rewatching it again after like a few years. I know I've seen it more than once, so I really enjoyed rewatching it. And I loved the 90s clothes.
Oh, yes.
Like the little nostalgia there and the
Corduroy
music
button
and stuff.
shirts.
Yeah.
Everything except
all
the V-neck.
baggy stuff. Yeah, except the V-neck. Didn't like that. So I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10.
Nice.
All right. Thank you very much for that. And thank you all very much for listening to us. Remember to follow us on Instagram. We are at ScreamStreamPod. Stop by our website, screamsandstreams.com, where we have information about our episodes, descriptions of our categories, links to our research, our watchability scale, and a page where you can recommend movies you want us to discuss. And please rate, comment on, and subscribe to our show on any of the platforms where you get your podcasts. Until next time, this has been
Sam
and
Chad
and Mike. Scare you later.